explain what's going on here. But don't worry, calm down. I'll let you in on the gist. Come closer. So rumor has it that if you're trying to get hitched, this is the meal you should make for him. Don't say I didn't tell you. So today we're making the famous Marry Me chicken. Hi guys, welcome to Amateur Chef. So let me tell you a short story. I made a post on my IG stories one time and I said, if you want to impress someone, what's the meal you're gonna prepare for them? And then someone said, marry me chicken. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna try this out. I went and found the recipe and here we are. So I'm going to be walking you through the process. We need chicken breast for this recipe. After washing, you just need to slice it up into two. We need it to be a bit flatter and tender for this recipe. Spice up your chicken like you normally would. I like to use a lot of spices because I really like my chicken to absorb everything and to taste really good. So yeah. I also added a reasonable amount of red hot chili. I'm Nigerian, so I like to feel the heat. Not too much is reasonable to me. Then of course you mix everything together so your chicken breast can absorb all the spices. Done now. Next we're going to get a plate, tray, anything you want to use, put some flour on it, and the purpose of this is we want to put our chicken breast in the flour, pour some around, immerse it completely so you can absorb the flour before we fry. Then we fry. You can use any oil you have. I'm using virgin oil for this. And then you also need to put some butter in the pan. We're trying to, you know, create a flavor here or something. So after the butter is melted completely and the oil is hot, we can then proceed to frying. fry until your chicken is cooked and golden brown, then flip to the other side and repeat the process. We don't want to be eating chicken that is not well done. But on the other hand, the chicken will still cook again some more in the sauce, so yeah. And when your chicken is ready, proceed to remove from the oil and set aside. Done now, you want to set that aside. You may also want to reduce your heat a little bit because we don't want everything to get burnt before we're done. Then we need to add some more butter, let that melt in the oil. Then we proceed to add some onion into the oil, stir. And then some garlic. I use garlic powder, but you can use garlic paste, you can chop your garlic, whatever you want to do. That's what I had at the time, so. Then I added some ginger paste, stir. I also added some oregano spice and some red chili pepper to your taste, of course. Make sure to stir everything together. We need all the flavor combined. Okay, so next we're supposed to add our sun-dried tomatoes. I was a little bit distracted, so I completely forgot, but please add your sun-dried tomatoes here. Saute with everything else. Apparently it helps build the much needed flavor you're trying to get. So yeah, please, thank you. We also need chicken stock for this, so next we're just going to put that in a reasonable amount. Yeah. Then I added a little oregano, a pinch of salt, and chili flakes. Then stir everything together and let it cook for a few minutes. And then I'm just going to prep my sun-dried tomatoes. They came in really big chunks, so I'm just going to chop them into tinier bits because that's what I prefer before I pour them in. Stir, let that cook for a few minutes before we pour in our double cream. Ooh, it's going to be creamy. And then we're going to pour in our double cream, stir, combine everything together and let that cook for a few minutes, just a bit. Yeah. To put in our fresh basil leaves. Basically you just want to wash this, use your hands to rip it apart into sizable bits, really, and that's that. Then we have our Parmesan cheese. Basically you just want to grate that in, let it sit for a few minutes and cook and combine together, and yeah, that's about that. Already coming together. Then lastly we want to get our previously fried chicken that we set aside before, and put that in and just let it combine, let it just soak in the sauce, because that's what this is, marinade chicken. add a little more basil, personal preference, so yeah. And we're done. And there you have it. Marry me chicken. Say I didn't do anything for you.